Why naming conventions actually matter. Think naming conventions are boring? They can cost or save days on a project. On one project I managed, teams were uploading models called things like Final V5, others used old project codes, others had their own personal shortcuts, and when we actually needed to find the correct version or of a correct document, we lost 2 days just searching. Not modeling, not coordinating, just searching. ISO 19650 addresses this through something very specific: information container naming. It's basically a clear structure so that every file or information container follows a consistent naming convention of fields, for example, including a project code, originator, which is the organization that is creating the file. Then you've got the functional breakdown, which is your previous volume or system. Then you've got spatial breakdown, which is your, for example, level or location. And then you've got the form, which is your previous type that describes basically the type of information, such as DR, which is for drawing. Then you've got your discipline, which was previously called role, like an architect or a mechanical engineer. It sounds detailed, but that's the point. Because when naming is consistent, information becomes searchable, traceable, and trustworthy. Without it, people rely on memory or assumptions. And that's where mistakes happen. What I've seen is this: when naming is clear, teams move faster, not slower, because they don't hesitate. They don't second guess. They trust what they're looking at, right? So ISO 19650 naming isn't about control. It's about confidence in your information and others. And by the way, ISO 19650 itself doesn't rigidly prescribe a single naming convention format. It defines principles of information container identification from national annexes like UK NA or project-specific standards.